A Tale of Two Beasts, Revelation 13, Part 2. Greetings, everyone. This is Dr. Gary, and this is your Shepherd's Leadership Insight of the Day. A Tale of Two Beasts, Revelation 13, Part 2. Revelation 13, 1-10 describes the rapid rise of a political and military dictator, the Antichrist. However, Satan's most sinister and destructive assault against mankind will actually come from a double-barreled weapon. Just as the two comings of Christ were not clearly understood from the Old Testament prophecies, early Christians didn't clearly understand the end times threat would involve two villains until John penned Revelation 13. In addition to the Antichrist, the beast from the sea, John witnessed the rise of a second figure who will serve as the Antichrist's right-hand man. Revelation 13:11-18 opens the curtain to unveil the personification of deception. The beast from the earth, also called the false prophet in 16:13 and 19 verse 20. If we compare the first and second beasts, we immediately recognize that they aren't merely two representations of the same person. So when you look at this infograph that's on the screen, first beast and second beast, you begin to make some comparisons and begin to realize the differences and the nuances and the rationale behind each role for each beast. So you can hit pause and take a few moments and just look at that and go over that, maybe make a few notes for yourself, but it is a great infographic comparison side by side here so that you can see the nuances between the two. You may have noticed that the dragon, the beast from the sea, and the beast from the land will work together in their plan to deceive, convince, and conquer. In fact, many have called these figures an unholy trinity. It appears that Satan's end times deception will sell the world a cheap imitation of the Holy Trinity of biblical Christianity. One commentator describes the unholy trinity this way. The dragon, Satan, appears in Revelations 12:3 and the following verses as the antagonist to the woman and the child. The beast from the sea, or Antichrist, appears in chapter 13 and receives his throne and authority from the dragon. The beast from the earth is called the false prophet to indicate the counterfeit miracles and prophecies that characterize him. These three evil beings form a parody or imitation of the divine Trinity. The last few verses of Revelation 13 describe the false prophet's devilish economy governed by the infamous mark of the beast. Chapter 13 of Revelation, verse 16, and also look at 16 and 2, 19 and 20. This mark, displayed on either the right hand or the forehead, will permit all beast worshippers to buy and sell the necessities of life. What happens to those who refuse to worship the beast and who do not bear the mark? Well, let's make this clear. No worship, no mark. No mark, no buying or selling. No buying or selling, no groceries, clothing, medicine, or shelter, no life. The commerce of the tribulation will revolve around that identifying mark, mysteriously calculated as 666. The name of the beast or the number of his name in John chapter 13 or Revelation chapter 13 verse 17. John informs us that this number is that of a man in 13:18, somehow related to the Antichrist's name. And that's really about as far as we can take it in terms of biblical clarity and comprehension. And outside of that is speculation. The details of Revelation 13 are truthfully hard to fully grasp with our thinking capabilities. Our next short cast, we will attempt to make some applications based on this chapter of the Bible and what we should be looking for in our present day. It is always wise to allow the Bible to speak for itself and not read into the text our meanings and our emotions. We do not know who this charismatic personality is, if they are alive at this moment in time or not. Assigning our interpretation to the text is always a bad idea. Allowing the Bible to speak itself will lead to spiritual growth. Well, our time has come and gone in this short cast, and we are grateful that you've given us a few moments of your time. We would be so grateful if you would take a moment and share this information on your social platform so that others can know about this journey of learning that we are on and inviting you to participate in. There are no strings attached. There are no costs involved. Well, until we can meet again, we bid you Godspeed. Bye for now.